Hit that subscribe button right now, or every time you microwave something, it'll explode. While science says the Megalodon has long been extinct,
Megalodon was an extinct huge shark that existed from about 23 million years ago to about 3.5 million years ago.
recent sightings of these majestic sharks suggest otherwise. From the depths of the ocean to their seemingly prehistoric reappearances, this compilation has everything you need to believe the Megalodon may be a creature of our time. A camera launched in the depth of the Indian Sea captured something unexpected. Scientists were baffled by seeing this immense megalodon-ish actively preying on deep-sea marine animals. Its size was recorded to be in between 50 to 60 feet, which left the scientists in disbelief. They were amazed at how such a huge creature is able to live in the depths under immense pressure. They hypothesized that they might have evolved according to the requirements of their living environment.
Holy crap! Oh my god!
It's coming right at the ROS camera.
Beastie sharks. Talking about giant sharks, how can I not add these two shark sightings that were recently reported in Australian waters? First, watch this 20-feet-long shark that made its way right under the boat and gave the fishermen a shock of their life.
Just hit the boat.
Oh my god!
Next is the huge great white that came too close it felt like it would jump inside any moment. Now imagine if some random sharks casually swimming in the ocean could be this big. Then how big would the ancient Megalodon that roamed the waters millions of years ago? And let me know about your views in the comment below. This video is definitely going to give you goosebumps, as it shows a presumably 60 feet long Megalodon that was captured through a military surveillance drone near the shore of North America. The cameras launched in sea provided more proof to it. A colossal face with edgy and pointed teeth was recorded in one of them. An investigation was even called out to confirm the identity of this immense creature, but no official statement had come out. Could it be that the government is hiding this from the public to avoid panic? Comment down your opinion. Marine biology research. A Japanese marine biologist's study raised several questions after they discovered a massive shark at the bed of the Mariana Trench. The researchers had sent a bait down to record the time of a hunter coming towards it. The camera, upon censoring the movements, captured a 60-feet colossal shark in proportion to the baited cage size, which led to more speculations that the long-thought extinct Megalodon still exists in the Mariana Trench. Another speculation was that it could be a scavenger, the only known inhabitant of Mariana Trench that can grow up to 28 feet long. However, the true species remains unidentified. Epic catch. This team of investigators set bait in the Atlantic Ocean a few years ago to see which shark would come first. One daring team member decided to dive into the water and capture the moment himself. A few seconds in the water, and the diver started to rush towards the surface in fear. His partners realized that some shark was coming towards the bait, but what they did not expect was that a gigantic Megalodon would flash out of water and eat the bait with its pointy, sharp teeth in one bite. It was an epic sighting and a lifetime story for all of them to tell. Prehistoric creature. An alleged 60 feet long prehistoric shark washed ashore on the east coast of Australia. It started an intense investigation. While the researchers were studying the carcass, speculations began that it could be a proof of living Megalodon. Its sheer size and tough scaled body made the identification difficult for the scientists, and since no official statement came out, it made the people believe that these prehistoric sharks still lurk somewhere in the deep. Cruise Megalodon. A passenger traveling in a cruise ship captured this massive shark in the water and uploaded it on social media, and it sent the internet into a frenzy. Due to its majestic size, people at the cruise instantly believed that it was a Megalodon, while others suggested that its body mass and swimming style does not match that of the notorious monster Megalodon. So, let me know what you guys think of it in the comments below. Unknown predator. A researcher was roaming on Amberley Beach, New Zealand, when he spotted a decomposing carcass. According to him, the carcass reminded him of the biggest controversy sparked in 1977, when a Japanese fisherman caught a giant carcass with his fish trawler. He compared both the carcasses and claimed that both were genuinely prehistoric marine animals. However, some scientists suggested that both carcasses belonged to a deep blue sea whale, but the fact they were bitten and even their bones were missing indicates that something bigger was at play there. Probably a megalodon that made the whales end up like this.
And then we thought, oh, we'll go for a walk down the beach. Anyway, we were walking along there, just talking away, and had our rifles with us, and then the next minute, hello, what the hell is this? We found this animal lying on the beach.
Divers encounter. These divers were deep in the sea in Australia when they came across a gigantic shark. It was massive and appeared to be way bigger than the usual sharks. The divers were positive that it was a megalodon, so they sent the video to a shark specialist. But the experts couldn't put a label on it due to its rare appearance and unbelievable size. It means that we can never know what lurks in the depths of our seas. Visible hunt. There's always bigger fish in the sea, and this video is a true example. This colossal megalodon was spotted preying on another shark. It was so massive that when it flashed out the water with the prey in its mouth, people who witnessed it said that it was somewhere between 60 to 65 feet long. They reported it to the officials, but no statement was made about this behemoth. So what do you think? Why are the officials silent on these sightings? Let me know in the comments below. Baffled in disbelief. Fishermen in the Atlantic Ocean were baffled by this alarming encounter with a massive shark. It flashed out of the water and lunged towards their boat. The quick reflex of a man saved him from potential strike. The shark started circling the boat, giving the crew the shock of their lives. After a few heart-pounding minutes, the shark disappeared and was never seen again, leaving the mystery of its appearance unresolved. Juvenile Megalodon. In white sands of the Caribbean, a gigantic shark, presumably a juvenile megalodon, bumped hard into the groin. It seemed as if it was swimming at the shore and thought that the groin was a huge competitor, so it took it as a challenge. Later, when the video circulated, different theories were passed on. Due to its fighting techniques, some called it a megalodon, while skeptics found it hard to believe. But if the first theory is true, and this really was a juvenile, just imagine what kind of chaos would an adult Meg bring. Guadalupe Island. This 2017 Guadalupe Island video is one of my favorite videos. When these divers went into the depth, they thought they were well prepared, but were unaware of the danger awaiting them. A great white shark came shockingly close to the cages, and even tried to get into one. The divers panicked and called for help. But there was more. The drone unveils the majestic beast lurking underneath the sea, its gigantic scaled armored body dangerously close to the cage. Luckily, the divers were pulled out of the sea timely, and despite skepticism, they were persistent that it was nothing but a megalodon they encountered in the sea. Fossil finds. This man stumbled upon a shark tooth. Not just any shark, but the prehistoric megalodon. How did I know this? It was because the tooth was more than 7 inches long. Then came this 6-inch tooth that was found by Thomas of Bone Valley Experience several years ago.
This one and 3 other ones, maybe 2 miles from here.
What'd you say when you found that one?
Not much. I had to say, wait a minute, I got to make sure I had to get a dollar bill, make sure it was 6 inches, and it was.
This 5-inch tooth was found by Palmetto Fossils Excursions in the piles of dirt they buy for search. These teeth were sent to experts afterwards, and he cleared that these were real teeth. And considering the giant size, it's not wrong to assume the probability of the teeth belonging to the prehistoric monster. But just imagine, if the teeth alone were this huge, what would be the size of sharks that bore them? Breeding Megalodon. This video could be another proof that megalodons are still alive. A woman was surfing at the shore of Australia, and her friend was recording her with a drone. The drone spotted a huge shark swimming just beneath the girl. It was a colossal megalodon. From its size, it was suggested that it was a young megalodon. As soon as the girl realized what was swimming by her side, she rushed out of the water. Such sightings spread more fear about gigantic megalodons. What if they are still breeding like other fishes in the sea? You made it to the end. You're the real ones. Here's a special entry just for you guys. Mysterious force. A struggling shark washed ashore on the beach of Florida. People noticed it because of its unusual size and swollen body. They thought it was Megalodon and called the authorities right away. In no time, the rescue team came. The shark was so immense that it was impossible to lift it, so they tied it with a crane. The researchers were even confused whether it was a great white shark or a Megalodon. After examining the body, they cleared the air by stating that it was a great white. But the unsettling thing was that something had struck it with immense power on its body, which made it hard to survive. Now imagine what could be more powerful than a great white to cause this unsettling event.